Episode 3: The Boy Who Trapped Sunlight in a Bottle. Welcome back to Once Upon a Mission. I'm your host MK Arunagiri. A long time ago, when the sun went down, the whole world went dark. If you wanted light, you had to use candles or gas lamps. But candles dripped and made a mess. Gas lamps hissed and smelled funny, and both could start fires. That's when a curious boy named Thomas Edison decided, I'm going to make a light that's safe for everyone. Thomas wasn't the best student. His teacher once said his brain was addled. That just meant he asked too many questions. He built a lab in his basement and started experimenting. Making a light bulb sounds easy. You just need a glass bubble and a little wire inside. Right? Wrong. Thomas tried again and again. His bulbs kept breaking. His little wires burned up in 1 second. He tested over 1,000 different materials. 1,000. Most people would have quit, but not Thomas. He said, I haven't failed. I've just found 1,000 ways that do not work. The secret was the tiny thread inside the bulb, the filament. It had to get hot enough to glow, but not so hot that it burned up. He tried metal, he tried hair, he tried string. Finally, he tried a piece of cotton thread that he'd burn until it turned to carbon. On October 21st, 1879, he put that tiny carbon thread into a glass bulb, sucked all the air out, and flipped the switch. It glowed. 1 hour passed, still glowing. 10 hours passed, still glowing. 13.5 hours later, it was still glowing. Thomas had done it. He trapped a little piece of sunlight inside a glass bottle. Soon, whole streets lit up. Kids could read under the covers without starting fires. Doctors could help people at night. The world wasn't scared of the dark anymore. Thomas built the first power station so the magic light could reach everyone's home. And he reminded us, genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. That means 1% is a good idea and 99% is trying and trying and trying again. And that's how Thomas Edison turned night into day, not with magic, but with curiosity, cotton thread, and never giving up. Join us next time on Once Upon a Mission, when we'll meet two brothers and the bicycle that learned to fly. Until then, stay curious and keep glowing. Also, comment the full name of Thomas Edison. Quiz time. Who promised to make a safe light? About how many times did Thomas try? What was the filament made of that finally worked? What did people use for light before bulbs? Finish the quote. Genius is 1% inspiration and 99%